Hello, welcome YouTube and welcome Facebook to Miss Classy Talk Show. I'm your hostess and your mostest, Miss Classy. And I would like to thank all for tuning in. I know we're all on different levels. So let me tell you something. I never really mentioned this, but I should be mentioning this. You see that little red little thing right on top right here that says live? That means I am live right now. If you do not see this, you are watching a recap. So remember that on both ends, YouTube and Facebook. So on today's episode, oh my goodness, what in the world is happening today? Love is in the air. I am talking about steady love relationships. So, it doesn't matter on your situation that you are in, even if you're trying to find somebody. This is also helpful to you too. But the wonder is, did I really find somebody? Did I find somebody, you guys? Did I find somebody? Well, I'll let you know later on. So let's go. Let's go on with the program. But first of all, I would like to say that you guys all have a wonderful week, a blessed week. I know every day is a blessing, you know. I also do too is strictly Christian broadcast, which I do on Fridays. I do on Fridays. That is teaching as well on weekends. I preach on weekends, but I do the teaching on the broadcast. That's broadcast. That's not a show because God is not a show. Amen. God is not a show. This is a show. But Miss Classy, I take it like it is. I am a Christian as well. So I can just say as it is, as in Christian too. But I just don't quote scriptures. That's the one thing. A lot of scriptures is on Friday. So let's get with the program right now. What does it mean, steady love? One person defines the other as his or her partner, and the one way around the partners are committed to each other. They decide to be together and stay together for a long term. So yeah, that's one part, right? So they stay together the long term, for long. They love each other. They're in love with each other. They want more of each other, huh? So both partners decide to together how they want their relationship to be. So this is a strong team work relationship. Both do things together, make decisions together, kiss each other before they go to work, and when they come home, breakfast in bed on weekends, weekly dates at nights, or a walk after dinner, plans, dates, and surprises for each other. Just as they're engaged. They're engaged. Maybe they're engaged, or maybe they are together. That's the difference, right? So they're very committed together. They maybe this maybe married couple too, right? And so it is building a solid, healthy relationship. There is a lot of love for each other. They got to know each other, understand each other, helping out each other, and there maybe one will cook and one day, and another cooks another day. So they both are so in love with each other, willing to keep the relationship solid and steady while well put together. They know how to handle up and down things. Yeah, things that happens in relationships. So they know how to handle it, right? Together. And this is a true love relationship. So hard to find relationships like this. Wow. We going through to learn how to build a happy, balanced relationship. So we're going to learn how to build a happy, solid relationship. Everybody wants a healthy, solid relationship because we're not made to put on this earth to be by ourselves. God wants us both to have partners, but I do understand that things happen into relationships that um, that things happen. Thank you for tuning in. Things happen, but we can't go around in life with a chip on our shoulder saying that I don't want to be with a man. I don't want to be with a woman because this woman did this to me and this man did this to me. That's not the way to handle it. I could tell you one thing. After my divorce, I was the same way too. I can admit it. I was the same way, and then I had to grow and learn that I cannot have that type of attitude, because when you have that type of attitude, you're not going to attract the person into your life because you have too much baggages on you. You got to let those baggages go, right? And when you let those baggages go, then things will flow better into your relationship, because if you're carrying on a bag load of clothes into a relationship that's really filthy and dirty, it's not cleaned or anything like that, you're going to really ruin your relationship because you're carrying it on your shoulder. So we shouldn't have that wrong type of attitude. Just remember, there's somebody out there for us, but sometimes God has us to wait for a reason. There's a reason why we're waiting, but there will be a blessing later. You never know what God will bless you with, who will come into your life. So have the right attitude. Don't always think that just because you came out of a bad relationship and stuff that another one's going to be like that. It's not always like that. Just always, we're going to go on with the scoop of the relationship still. So I'm going to go on to the next right now. So the next, how do you keep a relationship steady? How do you keep it steady? Let's say, okay, so you want to keep a steady relationship, right? So I will answer this. Building a healthy and stable relationship requires open communication, trust, mutual respect, empathy, quality time together, willingness to compassion, and continue to use affections to understand and meet each other's needs. Yes. So the main thing in relationships, yeah, we have to have that communication. Because if you do not have that communication, oh no, it's not going to work out for you. You're going to have tons of problems when you have no communication with your partner, with your lover, whoever it is. Or if you're marrying a person, or you guys are engaged, or you guys are planning to become together for years, maybe want to get married later. Same thing, as in dating, right? But we know when when you're dating somebody, it's a meet and greet. No, it's not a date. It's a meet and greet. You got to go on more dates to make it officially a date, not just a one-time date. That's a meet and greet. Now, if you guys seen each other more than once, then that's considered as a date. See, that's the huge difference. So let's go with the next. Both of you have a stable personality. Stabilize in a relationship comes from a stable personal. In order to create a stable relationship, the two partners need to be stable themselves, meaning learned important life lessons. Let me get there. Yeah, so you may have been going through a lot of things into other relationships. Like I was saying, you can't carry baggages into another relationship, as you're going to have some huge problems. See, that's the thing. You don't want any form of problems into a relationship over your baggage. You got to let go of the baggage. So those are lessons that you learn into a relationship. When you learn how to let go and just continue to go on with your next relationship. Just let it go. Don't bring it up. We understand that things happens into a relationship, but when you start to keep on repeating it over and over again, it's not you're not learning for your lesson. You keep on you just keep on keeping up with your with it. You just letting it not go. that's like holding a grudge, right? Like holding a grudge, we got to have forgiveness, right? In anything, right? You forgive one another. We always have to forgive one another. For even if a person have hurt us several times, 7 more times, we got to still forgive them and move on. But I know some people have problems with forgiveness, and that's the main thing. When you learn to forgive a person and move on, you're fine. And don't repeat. Keep on saying, "Oh, this person did this to me. This person backstabbed me. This person cheated on me. This person treated me bad." If you keep on up and down the nose, it's not gonna work in any of your relationships. So you gotta let go of your baggages. Let go of your baggages. So the next, you both are compatible on the core level, meaning that you both agree on certain important points, such as how they view extra in money, example, in money, a lot of polarity, things like people, they disagree with Democrats and parties and and Republican, stuff like that. That stuff like that. That's just examples, right? People disagree on that stuff. You may have your husband, your spouse partner may be a Democrat, and you may be a Republican. So you guys have different opinions, right? Different views, right? So, and then you're gonna as you view your for family education, also sex too, right? Into when you go into a serious grounded relationship that's leading you into marriage. Yes, you're gonna discuss about that too. So, this is important to know all this to build a solid relationship. Difference between love and being in love. Identify the difference and sort your feelings to learn where you stand in your relationship. This is very important to know where you stand in your relationships. Knowing your wants and your partners wants, right? Letting you know their wants too as well. This is part of being a team player. Sometimes there is a connection. Sometimes there is not. Yes. So I'm gonna go back to this question. Sometimes you will have a connection that you guys fall in love, that you guys continue and want to be with each other forever, right? And sometimes the other person just don't want to be with you. That's how it is. So the next that you got to do, so you don't be so it won't be surprises if you may get turned down, but that is okay. Just move on with the next. You got to move on with the next. That's all you can do is move on with the next. You can't say, "Oh, this person won't be with me," boo 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 boo, and start crying and that boo 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 boo. "Oh, this person's not gonna be with me." No, no, no. Just mature and grow and move forward with your life. That's the best thing to do. Move forward with your life. You have no control over somebody. We're not always liked by somebody. We just gotta move on. That's the thing. You got to move on. So the next, how to keep your partner happy and want to keep expectations realistic. Okay, you need to talk with each other, be flexible, take care of yourself to be dependable. It is important to know they can trust you. Yes, people wants a partner they could depend on. You don't want anybody that you can't depend on. That if you say, "Hey, are we gonna go out to dinner or something like that?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna go out to dinner on Thursday, and then they cancel out on you, or they don't show up. They don't no show. So that's why it's important that we have to have people that we can rely on, because people lie. There's some people that lie. That's the truth. I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm not sugarcoating anything. People lie. Guys lie. Women lie too. Sometimes that happens because it could be the fact they're probably afraid. They're probably afraid to get too close to you. Same as women, same as men, right? And so the next, and rely on you. So we were saying rely, right? So fight fair, most relationships have some conflict. Oh, yes. Most relationships do have some conflict. That's natural and that's normal. You're gonna always have something about this. So let me get to the next. It only means you disagree about something. It does not have to mean you don't like each other. So number one, when it comes to a situation like this, you're gonna cool down before talking. Always cool down before talking. You need that cool down time so that way you do not blow up. Okay, you need to cool down, take that chill pill. Okay, and so uh, that's number one. The conversation will be more productive if you have it when your emotions have cooled off a little, so you do not say something you may regret later. So number two, be affirming. Express warmth and affection. Number three, keep your life balanced and make room for outside activities. Number four, it's a process. It takes time to get to know each other. Yes, it takes time to know each other. We're not like, you know, we're not like, hey, I really know this person really good. No, we don't know each other yet until you guys get to know each other more and more. You guys communicate more and more. You guys spend time with each other. The more and more you guys will learn about each other. So that's the difference, right? That's a huge difference. So number five, be yourself. Do not try to be somebody you're not. Be your natural self. Yeah, so right there, you're going to be your natural self. So you're not going to try to be like that drama person on TV, that drama person. You're not going to try to be like them and say, oh, you want to be like this lady. She's an actress, and she goes, oh, pardon me. Mm. Oh, yes. You got to be your natural self. Okay. You cannot just go and try to act out. These are actors on TV. Maybe sometimes they really are their character. You never know. But sometimes that happens. But it doesn't mean for you to carry on their trait. You carry on your own personality. Don't try to take over somebody else's personality just because you think they're wonderful and that you're wonderful this the way you are. You create your best version in you. And you're gonna see how well people gonna really like you and they want to get to know you. They're gonna kick it with you and everything when you act your natural self. Like right now, I act my natural self. This is me as it is, even off camera. I'm just like this, okay? And so I'm not pretending. So that's the same. So that's a huge difference. So keep your relationship strong. Do not argue over money. And number two, try not to focus on uh, troubles. It is worth fighting about it. Is it a travel or minor issue? So talk about what's bothering you. Yeah, always. This is a part of communication, right? Talking about what bothers you, like, oh, honey, I need to talk to you right now. I just want to let this let you know how I feel right now. I really feel that this was totally wrong what you had that you had done, and this is why I'm coming to you because it's out of love. I'm showing. I want to share with you what's hurting me. So you'll be amazed how when you're open up to people, some people may, it depends on your partner. Not everybody is perfect, but it depends on your partner. But you'll be amazed how if somebody really understands you, that they'll understand how your feelings are. So that's different. Be open. So you don't want to act like I was saying again. You do not want to act like you're doing drama. Okay, doing drama. No. That's for TV. That, like I said, that's the TV thing. But like I said, there may be that in real life too. You never know. So number three, share your thoughts and your hopes, your fears, like passions, like like your partner know who you truly are. Yeah, be open to your partner. Show them who you really are. This really who you are. Show them who you are. And you'd be surprised when you open up and you open up the door to communication. You'll be surprised. It's not always a negative thing. Yes, sometimes it can be negative a little bit, because the reason why I'm saying that, because it depends on your partner, and sometimes it can bounce back to a conflict. Yeah, sometimes it can't, but it depends on your partner and how your partner handles their emotions, and how they take things. Because some of them take them seriously and then they flip out and say, "Hey, I don't like what you said. You should be saying that." And they put the blame on you. So watch out on your partners who you choose. Because that's like a manipulation, right? They try to manipulate you. Sometimes that can happen. And I say all the time it happens, but sometimes it can be really a pleasant conversation when you have a really mature partner. That's the difference. You have a mature partner. So that's the difference. So number 4, be friendly while having respect. Always be friendly and always have that respect. That's the connection. That's the best way to handle things. 4, resolve your arguments together. Do not argue the point. Solve it right. Your disagreement. Yes, solve it right. Your disagreement. Yeah, we all disagree on things, okay? But it doesn't make sense to just to argue the point and keep on. It just don't make sense. It don't even make sense. You just can't understand a conversation like that. You just cannot. So good, good to help relationships grow healthy together. Number 1 is exercise together. Exercise. It feels good for the body. It's good for the body, the mind. Helps you to cool down too. Number 2, cook with each other a healthy meal. Number 3, plan meals together. Yeah, that's a good thing. Plan meals together. That's a wonderful thing for building relationships and a partner. You guys are cooking together, so you get to know a certain tip, because he may have a certain tip and she may have a certain tip too, how to cook. And you guys learn for each other, right? They learn different flavors. Say, hey, if you use this flavor, this will taste good. Hey, if you use this flavor, it tastes good. You never know. And so number 4, pray together. Oh, I love it. Pray together. A praying family stays together. Yes, 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 indeed. A praying family always stays together. Yes, it does. And number 5, grow a garden together. Yes, grow a garden together. This is perfect. This helps to keep a happy relationship going. You both are doing things together. Everything enjoying each other. You're enjoying each other, you're enjoying each other. And you never know, he may be the master of the garden and he could teach you some stuff. She may be the master of the garden and she could teach you some stuff. So that's the difference. When you guys do good things together, that's beautiful. That's beautiful to work as a team, right? To work as a team. And so let's go with the next. So the next, how to handle conflict. Yes, this is the major point. And this is the key, this is the cake right here, the top, and this is the cake, and this is the frosting, okay? How to handle conflict in a relationship in the right way for growing a healthy relationship. Disagreements are an inevitable part of in a relationship. Yes, that's natural. You guys gonna disagree, like I said again. You're gonna naturally disagree. Things like that happens. Yes, it can be stressful, but cannot always be avoided. Yeah, sometimes it can't always be avoided. Sometimes, okay, and they try to avoid things. Heat of the moment, but try to avoid things in the heat of the moment. That's the best thing to do. Try to avoid things in the heat of the a moment of situations. When it comes to conflict. Number 2, stay always respectful to the goal is conflict resolvation, right? We want to resolve it, right? You want to resolve the problem, what's going on, and so we can fix it. We can help each other, right? Respect and clear communication. Respect and clear communication is very, very important. Okay. 3, practice active listening. It is very important to hear to hear a person out. Understand the person when the person shares, tell the thoughts. This will help for better communication. Yeah, so it will help for better communication. Okay. Number 4, avoid placing blame. If a person fears they are being blamed for their role in the conflict, there is going to be a problem. Yes, there is going to be a problem. You guys going to have a big, huge fight right there. You are starting some fire right there. You starting fire right there. You both are having conflict, so it is both of you. It is both of you because you guys are both having a conflict. It's not just one person. Not just one person, like I said. What to do when somebody doesn't want to talk? Number 1, consider the timing. Avoid having it in the heat of the argument in front of others or when one of you is rushing out the door. Number 2, give them the way. Explain why you want to have the conversation. Explain why you want to have the conversation. Make it clear your intentions. Make it clear your intentions. It's very important. 3, what's in for me? Ask this question. Ask this question. How having the conversation will benefit them. How it will help or improve the situation. Oh, that's a tricky one, right? But believe me, it will work. It will work. You don't know how open it can be, it become. So, number 4, manage your emotions. Manage your emotions, meaning courtesy, and calm, uh, rather than being defensive, aggressive, and upset. Yeah, when you handle your emotions without being so aggressive, being you know angry and angering. I mean, if you have an anger management problem, my suggestion is you go get help because you're gonna have some serious problems in your relationship if you have an angry management problem. It's not going to work out because you are just too on fire. You need to it's good to go get that type of help, and there's all kinds of resources that you can go get help for that. Go to counseling. That would be the best. And number 5, empathy. Put yourself in their shoes and show that you understand this is difficult for them. Yes. Number 6, uh, continue the next steps and reinforce why having the conversation is as essential to you, and make it clear what choice or action you will take if they refuse to engage. Ways to make a strong decision together. Number 1, you're going to be open to your partner when it comes to making strong decisions with your spouse partner. It's critical to avoid shutting one another out. Number 2, be honest about your feelings. Do not be afraid to communicate honestly with your partner. Number 3, examine the pros and the cons. Have a meeting of the minds to analyze the good and bad points of the decisions you face together. Number 4, number 4, consider long-term effects. Example, if this decision is going to make it tomorrow, right? So consider long-term effects. Example, is this decision going to matter tomorrow? So those are good questions to come. Well, it has major effects on your life for years to come. All right. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just tuning in right now, you can always go back to the beginning by going back at the end of the show. You can go all the way back to the beginning and watch, and you can also watch me on YouTube. So, number five, find ways to compress whenever possible, whatever together, create win win situations to avoid becoming locked in a stall mall. Yes. And then we have after that into the stall mall. Then we had number five was okay. So we go to number six. I'm gonna say it again. I love it. I love it. I love it. Pray about it. Pray about it together. Anything you go through, pray about it. This will help you both find clarity and purpose. You will work together to build your life at every stage. Seven, dig deep. Pay close attention to your gut feeling as you and your partner approach various opportunities for decision making. Number eight, think genuine argument. Okay, think genuine agreement. Did I say argument? Agreement. You guys need a genuine agreement. Avoid forcing your partner to agree to anything by means of manipulation. No, we never want to manipulate our partners. No, never. If you want to strengthen the relationship, you have to invest the time and effort it takes truly reach your decisions as a team. So yeah, you got to be a team player in anything, any way you go. You got to be a team player when it comes to relationships. Even if you're in a relationship now, if you're either married or your goal is to become married, you gotta really work out with your partner. You gotta really find out more. You gotta really study your partner. You guys studying each other because you guys sharing each other out how you are, how the other person is. So that way you will grow a healthy relationship. So that's the best thing to go. We want a healthy relationship. You got to remember, not everybody, we're all not perfect. So that's why we always have to work on ourselves daily to become better. So I had a little question at the beginning of the show. I had asked, did I really find the person? Did I really find the person? Did I really find the person? The answer is no, not yet. I did not find the person yet, but my person is on its way because I believe. So, you guys all have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys all on the next Miss Classy Talk Show. Love you guys all. Stay blessed and be kind always. God bless.